Decent amount of strength. Pretty decent. Not insane, not good. And bam. What? What? Is he for real? 20,000? Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. I got lucky, really lucky. I got my Ranzal on my 30th pull. In fact, it's really the 30th. I do not have a video for it, but here it is. Okay, I'm gonna showcase whether is he good or not. This is what I'm running with. Strength plus 3%, skill damage plus 15%. Just some little extra goodies for him. I do not have a wind sword, obviously. So I'm using Libertine and MUB Shining Overlord, which does 35% skill damage for sword users with Dragon Claws, as well as 10% strength from Astounding Trick. So the goal is to see how much damage he can do and whether or not he is good. But yeah, you can see his stats right here. He's using HMS, MUB, so he's running with like an insane amount of HP and decent amount of strength. Pretty decent. Not insane, not good, at least not great, but good enough. Okay, so let's find out how he does. I'll be doing not high mercury, I'll be doing low mercury.
I could go for a bit of hunting today.
And let's figure out how good he is. Right. Okay. I'll probably do 2 rounds. Okay, so a little bit about his kit. He has, actually I've shown you his kit earlier, but okay, he has this new concept which is a gauge, which you will see on the top left of my screen. No. You see on the left of my screen, there are these 2 things here. Whenever he does a normal attack, he charges out the left bar. Whenever he does a force strike, he charges out the right. And what happens when he maxes out both bars, or what happens when he maxes out a single bar? He gains a defense buff. Like you can see right now, I'm slightly green. That means that I have a defense buff. I'm not sure how much that defense buff is for now, but as you can see, with both buffs up, I have this really insane wind glow. So basically my defense is supposedly really good. Maybe I should allow myself to get hit so that you can see how much. 264. Okay, not too bad. But the thing is, when I use my S1, I lose it all. Boom. Okay, so I do not know how much damage that was, but that was an insane amount of damage to me. Without the defense buffs. Okay, let's test again. 1412. Boom, 500. Okay, so with the two buffs up. Oh, Hydro Cannon. With the 2 buffs up, I effectively reduce about 50% of my incoming damage, which is really good. And another thing to note of is, with my second skill, man, I missed that opportunity, but yeah, I can do a ranged. Another opportunity has a reason. Bam, bam, bam. I can use my force strikes at a really good range, which is, in my opinion, made really well for Mercury, considering that you need to be in range a lot of the time. However, one thing to note is that you only get 3 force strikes. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, not too bad, 12.8k. I forgot to mention this, but whenever I use my S1, I will consume both my gauges at the top left, both of it, and according to how much gauge I remove, I get increased damage on my S1. So I'm not too sure what that damage is, but hopefully I can bring him to overdrive. I highly doubt it. Yeah, that's my goal actually. I'm trying to bring him to overdrive and break him, but that's not happening. Okay, I think this round is done. Let's do it again. So what we have discovered is that the 2 buffs gives me about 50% of the damage reduced. That's crazy high. That is really ridiculous. Pretty OP, I'd say. Okay, let's do this again. This time I want to test the difference between doing S1 without the buffs and doing S1 with the buffs. I'm not sure whether I can even achieve that actually. Can I achieve S1 without the buffs? I don't think I can hit that fast.
We're gonna win this.
Oh, I can. Whoa. Okay, without the buffs, right? I'm doing around 7.2. And with the buffs, my fingers are really sweaty for some reason. Okay, with the buffs, I'm doing. How much is that? Oh, 14.3. Oh, whoa, 14.3. That's almost twice. That's twice my damage. What is crazy? What? That's insane. What? And that's without break. Okay, this is exciting. So, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, nice. Oops. Oh my god, I'm such a noob. Oh dear. Okay, so now I'm both charged up. Let's break this guy. I'm not speaking coherently. And bam. What? Is he for real? 20,000? I mean, I'm only using a fire weapon, by the way, so that's pretty insane. That's crazy. Oh, and I mean I still have Dragon Claw, so yeah, my damage will be even further boosted. Okay, apologies for the sudden cut in the video. So yeah, that has been Ranzal with a pretty crazy damage output, to be honest. So with both buffs, he does twice the amount of damage on his S1, and with both buffs, he negates half of the entire damage that he receives. So he is extremely well built to be tanky. He can really resist a lot of damage. I can see him being an incredible damage dealer at the same time being really resilient. I'm still a little bit baffled by his ability. So, like, just looking at his skills. Right. So there is this new thing called Experiences Boon. This is the thing that gives him the two gauges on the left. There's an attack gauge and a burst gauge. Attack gauge meaning how many times he does a normal attack, and a burst gauge meaning how many times he does a force strike. And when both gauges fill up completely, yeah, as you can see, user's defense is increased, and his S1 does a lot more damage. It isn't specified how much this is, and I was really surprised how much damage it leads to. But yeah, one thing to note is that when he uses his second skill being Wind Tactics. Yeah, just give this a bit of a read. Okay, when he uses his second skill, his force strikes seems to do a lot more damage on the overdrive bar, but not only that, it really built a chunk of the burst gauge, which is his force strike gauge from this skill. It really built a huge chunk. I'm not sure whether you've seen it. I noticed it, but I didn't have enough time to talk about it. You go and rewind my video and watch that part again, where I did a force strike with the Wind Tactics, and you see how much my burst gauge increased. That was really tremendous. So there's that. Relentless Spirit, well, Gala characters, they have both resistances. so he's useful every single water content. He's useful in IO as well. Water IO being extremely difficult. I mean, it's not really extremely difficult, but if you're a new player, I would say that water IO is really the hardest IO out there. And he even has like extra skill damage to boost his S1. No, I'll say that this skill is actually, while it's good, it's not the best for him because he only has one attack skill. Even given his 5-star weapon, boosts his defense for 25% and 30% on max unbind for 10 seconds. It doesn't even do any damage. I mean, it doesn't have any attack skill. So this is, while some people might think that this is actually really good, I would actually make a claim that it's not really good. It's not so good for him. It's not optimized. Well, something that would be better off than skill damage for me would probably be, well, Dragon Claws is extremely good, or something like Overdrive Punisher or something, but that's a bit too much. I think if you give him Overdrive Punisher, he'll be extremely OP, or like Cross Strike. Yeah, that's extremely OP for him. So yeah, this is him. Well, given Shining Overlord, well, you can see here, he has in total, what, 60% skill damage, right? 35 here and 25 here. I believe this goes up to 30% when he's maxed out. When I unlock his final node, he will raise this to 30%, so that's a total of 65% skill damage. And it's good, but like I said, it's not the best for him. Well, I generally would not completely recommend the Shining Overlord for him, just because I don't really think skill damage is that good for him. It's really good for Yuden because he has 3 attacking skills, but not for Ranzal. It's just nice for that one hit 20k. I would recommend, well, a lot of things actually. Maybe even Levin's Champion, or something slightly tanky while doing some damage. Or you know what, you can, yeah, just totally go with like Levin's Champion and like those crit and stuff, like what, Evening of Luxury, stuff like that. I won't recommend it, but yeah, you can go for really just things that revolve around his kit, which is mostly attacking and for striking. So these should be what you want to work with. Astounding Trick is always good. So yeah, this is like, this has been fun. I really enjoy pulling him. I enjoy the fact that I pulled him. He's great. I would recommend new players who maybe they just started the game like a couple of days, 3 days, 4 days, or they have not even played much for like the past week or so. I would recommend you to actually reroll your account just to get him. I think that with him, he's a huge bonus to your team, to your lineup. He is great. Absolutely all kinds of water content and even non-water content except maybe fire. Yeah, I wouldn't use him in a fire type because he brings nothing to the team. Well, Dragon Haze is not such a big deal in fire type dungeons because you're not gonna do HM. I mean, you're not gonna do a high brand healer with him. He pretty much, he doesn't have an attack buff. He doesn't have something that can really support the team in a fire type dungeon, so I wouldn't bring him at all. I would bring Lily to a wind type dungeon just because she has that skill damage co-op. So yeah, I'm just stating that so that you understand where I'm coming from. One thing to note about this Gala banner is that, as you can see here, Gala Ranzal has a 0.5% chance of appearing, but Gala Cerise has only a 0.078%. So yes, you can get previous Gala characters, but their rate will be the same as the other Nephi rates. So if you really want to, if you don't think that it's a necessity to pull Ranzal now because you would see him again in the future, you are right. You are right to say that he will appear again. However, his rate will be even more reduced in the future. So when there are even more characters, this percentage could drop to 0.05 or even lower in the future. Maybe in a year's time, it could be almost impossible to get unless you will at that point of time. So right now, I would really recommend everyone to get their hands on the Gala Ranzal. Use all your wormites, do everything you can, make sure you get him. If not, it's going to be really difficult. You can't select him next time, you can't use the support ticket to choose him. So just get him if you have the resources right now. So yeah, I think that's about it for this Ranzal review. I hope this was informative, and if it was, well, feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.